Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Nick here, back to your daily crypto news and analysis. And today we are going to be talking about Ripple and XRP, as well as the vast majority of crypto and finance. And with that being said, I hope that you are all having a beautiful day or a beautiful night wherever you guys are out there in the world. Happy New Year's to everyone out there. It has been a crazy year leading up to where we are at now, but let's make 2024 one of the best years possible. I think that's going to be very, very exciting this year for all of these major projects, including, of course, XRP. In this video, I do want to talk about a few things happening around XRP and why I believe XRP is about to make many individuals extremely wealthy. So let's tap in and let's talk about a few things. So there was a post recently that was going around from the Crypto Basic that was essentially telling us XRP short-term targets explains why $10 is achievable. And this is from a top analyst. The problem with a lot of these articles is that they always call everyone a top analyst. Like, I've seen them call individuals that don't even do charts top analysts. And all it can say is on Twitter, XRP is going to $100. And they'll just call them a top analyst. I don't understand that. Maybe it's just a way to make it look more professional. I don't get it. But nonetheless, the post is actually regarding Greg, which is an actual TA individual out there. He does a ton of technical analysis. And here's the chart. So this is the short-term breakout point. He's talking about this 55.5, almost like 56-cent zone. That's the breakout point. And this is where we are at now in terms of like the line to hold, which is around like 62.89, 63 cents almost. And then we have the targets on the upside. When we do see the analyst's third target sits on the much coveted 70-cent psychological territory. XRP has continuously faced resistance at this price level, which its latest futile attempt to capture it coming up on December 9th. However, Greg presents a broader vision that extends beyond the immediate targets. Greg is actually focused on the $1 mark with a projection extending beyond mere numerical objectives. For Greg, hitting $1 is not just a goal. It's about establishing a robust foundation that propels XRP to stand firmly above this level for an extended period. Now, yeah, I do think that ultimately speaking, my goal is 92 cents. It's actually pretty short versus $1. And the reason why I say that is 92 cents is macro resistance. That is a huge area for XRP to actually break over. On the recent July announcement in the case on multiple exchanges on the charts on TradingView, it took us right to 92 cents or around 92 cents. It's a major area and it's a psychological level, in my opinion, for XRP. We need to break over 92 cents. Breaking over $1 would be great. Before we even talk about $10 plus. But here we have why XRP to $10 is achievable. The analyst then sought to explain the reasoning behind the ambitious $10 target and beyond, asserting that the mathematical dynamics make such achievements not only plausible, but potentially easier. And yeah, I mean, listen, if we look at the possibilities here, $10 is extremely achievable. They're talking about $20 in this post as well. Honestly, I just feel as though $10 is more now a psychological level than anything. So I don't know if we get to $10. I will say this. I think that 7 to 10 is the sweet spot on XRP. And I know that to some people that might not seem great. But the problem is that short term, we're talking more short term here, guys. We're talking about this next bull run. Short term, I do think that $7 to $10 is the most possible level for XRP to hit, simply because, and I know that you guys are going to hate me for saying this, market cap. Market cap is going to make XRP a little bit harder for it to reach $20 to $30 in this next bull run, because this next bull run is not utility driven. When we get into a utility driven bull run, or market, I should say, XRP will see many major targets hit, in my opinion, simply because the demand for XRP in terms of utility is far greater than anything else in the space. That's where we really will make a ton of money on XRP. But $7 to $10 is still a very big level for XRP to hit. Now, do I think that XRP can go higher than $10? 100%. We've talked about it in the past. But 7 to 10 is my best bet on where XRP goes to in the short term. outside of this, let's talk about why I believe XRP can actually hit these targets. Now, over on X, there was a sort of FUD statement, if you will, put out. And what it says is, why am I short XRP? And this is from Good Alexander, 60,000 followers almost. Avalanche City partnership announced this morning as first of many big layer ones eating XRP's lunch in FX settlement. Remember, Ripple is dominating 90% of the FX market. So this really isn't XRP's lunch being eaten at all, because Ripple is dominating the FX space. The SEC resolution was interpreted as a positive when in fact is potentially a negative because it increases ability to sell XRP. I suppose so, if you will. I don't know how that could even be a bad thing at all in terms of the SEC resolution. Funding / market cap high, things that would lead me to cover XRP. Ripple Labs moves outside the US, material on-chain activity or developer adoption of Ripple Labs tools, XRP ETF, Japanese and Korean retail memes. All 4 of these I view as unlikely, but could get my face ripped off. Don't do this. Interesting. Anderson actually responded back, said, your second point, it means Ripple will be able to sell on the secondary market. Yes, but it also means that institutions will have to source XRP on the secondary market, not directly from Ripple, which means buy pressure on exchanges. Also, Avalanche highlighted that private permissioned Avalanche Evergreen subnets were used to capture price quotes and simulate trade confirmation. So this is actually private permissioned Avalanche, not Avalanche public. But also beyond this, like I said, Ripple does, they're conquering the FX market, 90% of it being covered. Pretty crazy if you think about it. But also, yeah, institutions having to buy XRP on the secondary market and not directly from Ripple is actually massive for buy pressure. But again, the reason why I brought this up is because Panos Mech over on X put out a why I am long on XRP statement, which was huge. I mean, this was a great thread, if I'm being honest. And it was one, XRP is a super efficient decentralized deflationary currency native to the XRP ledger, an open source decentralized blockchain, which has a proven track record of 10 plus years, is the OG DeFi chain and introduced the first decentralized exchange, the first stablecoins and tokenization of assets and blockchain tokens, and great features without smart contract risk. No, nobody is eating XRP's lunch. Completely agree. Plenty of companies and institutions are using XRP already for FX settlement and cross-border payments. Ripple is one of the hundreds of projects in the ecosystem. There are plenty of use cases and markets that are being targeted, and there will be many winners. Completely agree. It's not just about Ripple and XRP. XRP is not going to grab all the money, which, yeah, I mean, listen, that's a great statement to make. XRP is going to grab all the money, but it's just false. It really is. XRP has been cleared forever in the USA by being declared not a security, opening up the way to be used and exchanged freely without restrictions, as well as new use cases, devs, and projects to come and build on the XRP ledger without worries. This increases the ability to buy XRP and create more demand both for the coin and the network. Completely agree. Market cap is low compared to its full potential and what has been going on lately in terms of developments plus what's coming in the future. And again, market cap, like the reason why I brought up market cap in the beginning of this video is just to kind of reflect where it could go in the short term. I think that there's great ROI opportunities out there outside of XRP, if I'm being honest with you guys. I'm not an XRP maxi. I don't just hold XRP. I hold other currencies as well. But in the long term, I completely agree with this statement. I really do think that the market cap is substantially low versus what XRP could become in the next few years. I mean, listen, if we're talking about a $1 trillion market cap, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 5 trillion, 10 trillion, a lot of people can't believe that this space will see as much money as it will in its time. Web3 is projected at a $140 trillion market cap. M13 put out a report back in 2021 regarding this. Imagine where Web3 actually goes. Imagine what this market looks like in 10 years from now. A lot of people laugh at $1 trillion market caps for coins like XRP, but realistically speaking, if we are talking about it, it could hit 1 trillion, 3 trillion, 5 trillion, 10 trillion in market cap. We don't know. Nobody knows. It all depends on how much growth is going to be there, how much demand is going to be there, how much viability in the real world is going to be there. But if we're talking about tokenization, we're talking about cross-border payments, talking about FX settlement, clearing houses, things like that, liquidity pools, retail use cases. I mean, you combine everything that we know about this space and about, what's been happening regarding XRP and the XRP-L. And then when you look at what Ripple's been doing with XRP as well, I mean, all of this, it can't be cheap. technically speaking. Now, will I start with the all-time high being hit? 100%. I think that is the first step here. Then price discovery, where does XRP go? That's where we really are looking at. Before we start talking about $1 trillion market caps or whatever, we have to still hit the short-term targets just yet. But I do think that the market cap is extremely low for the actual potential and what the future has to hold for XRP. The XRP ledger is finally morphing into a powerhouse of innovation, from a blockchain built mainly for payments to a future-proof blockchain and ecosystem going beyond payments, with features and developments such as NFTs, hooks, AMMs, the EVM sidechain, DIDs, and more. Hundreds of projects are currently building on top of the XRP ledger, bringing many new use cases and ideas that will increase the activity on the network and demand for XRP, and even more will come after the developments of launch that will attract even more devs and builders. And yeah, I completely agree with this statement. Listen, nothing is going to stop what's coming with XRP. And by the way, just so that you all know, right now on the XRP ledger, if you go to the xrpledger.org website /uses, 1,500 plus apps and exchanges are built on the XRP ledger. Guys, there's a lot going on the XRP ledger for those that don't know about this. I mean, it's very substantial. XRP and the XRPL have grown to become a dominant force in the space. And also, remember, yes, the EVM sidechain is massive for XRP. It's a massive catalyst. Check this out from Good Morning Crypto. XRPL integrates EVM sidechain, massive catalyst for XRP. This is the CTO, Joel Katz, David Schwartz, explaining the EVM sidechain and how it's effectively a new chain that's part of the XRP ledger ecosystem. Explore the limitless possibilities of the EVM sidechain within the XRP ledger ecosystem. Developer sees the first mover advantage in this vibrant space, far less saturated than Ethereum. And check it out.
Example of a sidechain is the EVM sidechain. Nice thing about the EVM sidechain is that it's easy to develop on for people who know how to develop smart contracts on EVM. Developer teams at PureSys, they've been busy working on this blockchain in parallel with the main XRPL blockchain. It is now live on DevNet. That's where developers can test implementations before they go live on the mainnet. The sidechain is connected to that XRPL sidechain DevNet via a bridge. This is a decentralized bridge that's very important, and it uses the XLS38D cross-chain bridging functionality to bridge to that XRPL network. So that's a bridge that connects the development network to the test instance of the sidechain. The next step is going to be to adopt XLS38D on the XRPL mainnet. Once that amendment is approved by the validator community, a new EVM sidechain can be launched to the XRP Ledger mainnet, of course, as can other sidechains. All components of this solution should be production ready to handle real-world scale and real-world use cases. The solution will be a decentralized one. Nodes will be run by different XRPL community members. Really excited to bring a sort of compatible version of smart contracts to the XRP Ledger ecosystem. People already know how to develop them. There's a broad ecosystem of tools.
So that is a big statement. And listen, this is a huge catalyst for XRP. I've talked about it many times in the past. So much demand in terms of the EVM sidechains. I've talked about it even with Hedera, actually. But beyond this, right, the AMM is a big deal. There's a lot that has been happening around the XRPL in terms of expansion. But also, by the way, when we really look at XRP holders, we just surpassed 5 million. I could just assume that a large portion of this is probably multiple wallets, whatever the case may be. I think that the holders around XRP is pretty low, if I'm being honest. But 5 million is a substantial milestone. But then also, the XRPL finishes 2023 with historical milestones. 5.2 million total NFTs have now been minted utilizing the XLS 20 standard. A total of 4.8 million currently exists, with about roughly almost 400,000 of them being burned. And then the total issuers now number 6,112. So listen, it's been a huge year for XRP. I mean, even Ducati, right? They had announced that its first ever digital collectible is now on the XRPL. NFTs have been growing substantially on the XRPL. But then also we closed the 84 millionth ledger in November, which was a major milestone. And currently right now, almost 85 million. And also Corium. They report a 35% increase in team size in 2023 in terms of Sologenic and Corium, which are building out on the XRPL. There's been a lot happening. Listen, it's been a huge year for XRP. So when we look at what's been happening and we go into 2024, or we are now 2024, I personally believe that XRP is poised for significant adoption. I think all the information that we know about the XRPL and even XRP, it's very bullish. I don't understand how you can look at XRP and say, yeah, I'm not really bullish on it, I'm short XRP. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy to me. XRP is one of the most bullish assets in this space, especially with the clarity from the SEC, with all of the expansions that have been happening. I mean, this is going to be a big mover in this bull run. And I personally believe that's going to make a lot of individuals extremely wealthy that have been accumulating it and holding it for a while. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because I'm free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Peace out.